Imagine having the entire internet available at the blink of an eye, with a computer monitor on your contact lens. It's already more science than fiction.
You may be walking through a street and you see a restaurant and you'd like to have more information about this restaurant. That can be displayed in front of your eyes. You can imagine a number of different things. A personal GPS type thing that would show you directions to your destination. That information can be superimposed to what you would normally see.
At the University of Washington, a research team has set its sights on creating a real bionic eye. The challenge: build a screen as small as your iris and figure out how to wirelessly connect it to a computer you put in your pocket.
It's a very complicated device to make because we have to incorporate high-performance circuitry on the contact lens. We have to put small radios on the contact lens to be able to communicate with this device, send data to the lens, perhaps get some data back.
They start by boiling up some lead-free solder to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Into that, they dip a small polymer wafer that has a tiny circuit board etched onto one side of it.
So once these small components are assembled, we coat everything in a biocompatible polymer and mold the substrate into the right shape to make a contact lens.
To test it, the team tries sending a radio signal to a prototype lens that holds a single pixel.
So what we're trying to do is demonstrate a 1-pixel display that's wirelessly powered. So we have an RF transmitter that's transmitting power and data over to a small silicon chip on a contact lens.
And we have contact. The lens picks up the signal and lights up the pixel.
It was wonderful. You'd see that all the hard work has finally paid off, so we were all ecstatic.
So what if we take it to the next step? What if there are lots of pixels to spell out words and make pictures?
Yo, Nicole, how you doing?
Hi,
How's Brooklyn treating you? Great to see you too. Your dog okay?
It's fine.
I saw some really cool pictures. Keep it up, keep it up. Yo, Alana, hey. I haven't seen you since South by in Austin.
I know.
How's the video blogging stuff going?
It's actually starting out like
Good.
Yeah.
Rock it out. I'm gonna check out that latest episode. That's really nice. That's really nice. Desi, what's up? What's up? What's up? And I heard you finally getting out of Jersey, going to DC.
Definitely, man.
Treasury Department, right?
Yeah, your hometown, dude.
See, I don't trust you with my money, but congratulations anyway. You know what I mean? Congratulations. Good.
But hold up a minute. Before we get too carried away with this Terminator vision, when we last left Babak and his team, they had only managed to put one measly pixel on a lens. That's like staring at a flashlight compared to a TV screen. This idea is going to need some work.
The first pixel was definitely the most difficult. So going from 1 to 10 is going to be a lot easier than going from 0 to 1. And I think it would get definitely easier and easier, probably up to a point, and then again get more difficult as we get to extremely small dimensions.
It would take about 1 million pixels to create the images we want, and you can't do that by hand. So, Babak's gang dreamed up a shortcut. It's a technique called self-assembly. They make a liquid containing thousands of free-floating pixels. Then they sandwich a circuit board between two pieces of glass. When they pour the liquid into the sandwich, the pixels stick to the metal on the circuit board. With a breakthrough or two, a real bionic lens could be on the market. Then, you'll never be blown off by someone you're sure you know. You'll get instant info or quick reminders on everyone you meet. You'll never have to wonder who they are or what they're like.
Scientists create contact lenses that zoom in when you blink twice. Scientists have created a contact lens which can be controlled by eye movements, including blinking twice to zoom in and out. No, you haven't accidentally stumbled into a time machine and been transported 100 years into the future. You are, unfortunately, still in 2019 where Boris Johnson is Prime Minister, and Love Island has officially finished for the year. But hey, instead of dwelling on the negatives, let's focus on the more than impressive feat of a group of scientists in California, who have created the impressive robotic contact lens. While most soft robots need to be pre-programmed or controlled manually, researchers from the University of California, San Diego have managed to create a lens which mimics the natural electric signals in the human eyeball, the Independent reports. They were able to do this by harnessing the natural electric charge, which is active even when the eye itself is closed, to control the device. How? By measuring the electrical potential of the eye, called the electro-oculographic signal, and then making lenses which respond to that activity. Lead researcher Shengchang Kai from the university told New Scientist. Even if your eye cannot see anything, many people can still move their eyeball and generate this electro-oculographic signal. The lens, which is made from polymers that expand when electric current is applied, is controlled using 5 electrodes surrounding the eye which act like muscles. Incredibly, according to the research published in Advanced Functional Materials, the lens could be switched between near vision mode and distance vision mode by the user blinking twice, as this would trigger a focal length change. Within each vision mode, the lens could move following the direction of the eye motion. Researchers wrote in the paper, titled A Biomimetic Soft Lens Controlled by Electrooculographic Signal. The 4 moving directions of the eyes could control the planar movements of the tunable lens, and double blink of the eyes could trigger the focal length change of the lens. Scientists hope one day the system developed in this study could help create a prosthetic eye, or a camera that can be controlled using the eyes alone. Whoever thought contact lenses could be the future, hey? Well, aside from those people who invented the original concept in 1887 obviously. And the people who one-upped those people by creating the first ever plastic contact lenses in 1938. And, well, you get the drift.
Imagine having the ability to zoom in on objects, take photographs, or record videos without an external device and literally in the blink of an eye. Imagine a lens that gives you better than 20/20 vision well into your old age, or being able to get the news in front of you anywhere at any time. That is exactly what scientists are trying to achieve with smart contact lenses. Researchers from the University of California, San Diego developed robotic contact lenses that can zoom in up to 32%. All you need to do is blink twice with the contacts in your eyes. Incredibly, the lens doesn't require batteries because it uses the electricity produced by specific movements in the eye. To make these smart contact lenses, researchers use micro versions of existing technologies. These lenses are designed to harvest energy. They're exposed to the mechanical movement and kinetic energy of blinking, which is then converted into electrical power. Smart contact lens technology could accelerate vision beyond natural human capabilities. Researchers have created a bionic lens that could correct a person's vision for life. The bionic lens could improve 20/20 vision threefold. What's more, the bionic lens needs less than 1% of the amount of energy of the natural eye. This means you can focus on something all day without any strain on your eyes. Years ago, Google developed Google Glass as a device to allow us to take photos or videos of our surroundings all with voice commands. Unfortunately, as cool as the technology was, the person wearing the device looked not so cool. Many people just couldn't get behind the aesthetic. Still, the idea was great, and it's been reimagined in the form of smart contact lenses. In fact, Sony is developing a smart lens that will allow you to take photos or videos with the blink of an eye. The sensors in the lens can tell the difference between voluntary and involuntary blinks, so that users can control the device without worrying about taking random snapshots. Smart contact lenses don't stop at helping us see or document our reality. They also have the potential to augment our reality. Samsung has patented a smart contact lens that has a built-in camera and sensors controlled by blinking. These are focused on offering an augmented reality view of the world. By incorporating cameras, motion sensors, and transmitters, the sensors will be able to overlay information on the physical world. They would work with a connected phone, allowing users to take photos and overlay information onto the real world, like a menu outside a restaurant, for example. Smart contact lenses could be used to replace body cams, so that police officers and security officers are safer. They can enhance military operations, and they can even give surgeons better vision and immediate feedback on vital signs, as well as give patients with long-term illnesses a way to monitor symptoms. With all these potential uses, the global smart lens market is expected to reach $7.2 billion in 2023. With all the innovations happening, there is no doubt that smart lenses will soon be commonplace. But are we ready for a world where they are? Will we be able to protect our privacy? Those are fantastic questions, but they'll have to be answered in another video.